Hello, welcome to my workshop. My name is Chris Pine. Another time with Pine. It's been a while since I did one of these, and I have done a couple projects since then. I've been really busy with other things in my life lately, and I haven't done as many projects as I would have liked. But I'm going to get back to it as soon as I can, and I'd like to do this time with Pine. The last two projects, of course, was the bench that I redid the wood on the cast metal parts. It's the type of bench that you purchase from like a Home Depot or somewhere. But the wood was all aged and weathered, so I changed the wood out on that. A pretty self-explanatory project, but a lot of fun and very, very satisfying because I think the bench really looked good when I was finished. The project I posted last week was mostly just something I could put on my project channel as I hadn't done any in a while. So very, very simple project, but it's still a lot of fun. It's one of those projects that really I just kind of was goofing around one day when made these coasters out of scrap wood. So I made a holder for the coasters, and if you haven't checked those out, I'd welcome you to do so as you would like to. The only questions I really had weren't too many on either project really, was my finish on the bench, and I used a spar varathane on that, and honestly I haven't had a lot of experience with outdoor projects using a varathane, so this will be a good test as this will get a lot of afternoon sun in the location that it's going to be placed, and we'll see how it holds up. So a year from now we'll maybe be either saying it worked well, or maybe we'll be putting another coat of varathane on it. I don't know, but my experience with that is very limited. The only other time I recall using a spar varathane for an outdoor project was on a birdhouse, and that probably wasn't a really good representation because I just used a spray can of it and coated it a couple times, probably not very carefully if I remember right, but it did flake off over time. But again, that's probably not a fair evaluation of that finish. So we'll see. Stuff that I have gotten recently. Let's start with the first thing I got from my brother, and I don't mean that in a figurative sense. Literally, my brother John Pine sent me a gift, and it was out of the blue, but I sure do appreciate it. And it was from a company called Garrett Wade. Here's their catalog they sent with it, and I don't know if you're familiar with them. They're very nice tools from what I can tell on the catalog and the website. And what my brother got me was this whisk broom, which is so cool. It's shaped differently, if you can see that. So maybe use that for a bench sweep. Awesome. And along with that, a couple of dustpans, very, very nice dustpans, made in the USA, made out of sheet metal. I love them. They're going to really probably be the last dustpans I'll ever need. And he got me one of these little detail brushes. That's so cool. It makes me remember when people would turn the handles and make these by the bristles and make their own brushes. Renewed my interest in that. I may be doing that sometime soon. But thanks a lot to my brother, and I appreciate it very much. And I asked him why he did that, and he said, I don't know. I guess I just love you. So I love you too, brother. So thanks a lot for that. I do have, and some of you may have seen, a few people have gotten them, some stickers made now for the Chris Pine Workshop. And here's the deal. If you have a sticker, I would love to have it. So if you send me one with your address, return address on it, I'll send you one of mine. If you don't have a sticker and you would like one of mine, there's two things you could do. You can go to my Etsy store and buy one for $2. No postage. That'll include postage. If you want to do that, you're perfectly fine to do that. If you just want to send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, you can do that too, and I'll just give you one. If you do that, I tell you what, why don't you just send me an email to the Chris Pine Workshop at gmail.com. I'll put a link in the description below to make sure that's the right address. I'm pretty sure that's right. And I will send you my home address, and you can mail me your sticker and or a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we'll get you one out. And if you just go to the Etsy store and buy one, cool. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but if you choose to do that, I do have them on there as well. Speaking of stickers, some that I have received in the mail recently was Miter Mike's Wood Shop, Mike Murray. So thank you very much, Mike. And Steve French's sticker. I love this one from Woody. So I am going to put these up eventually, I think on my garage door here, but I'm going to make a panel that I can remove in case I want to do that in the future. So that's coming. Also, of course, I sent a self-addressed stamped envelope to Steve and got Woodworking for Mere Mortals sticker. Very nice. So that's the thing right now is stickers, and I love it. I think that's a cool thing to do. What else do I have? Oh, I recently, as you may or may not have seen on my Instagram account, I got some wood, and there's a guy here local to me. His name's Scott Schaefer, Wilfer Mobile Sawmill, and he has a deal, and I'll include all the links in this too, just so you can check it out. If you're local, you maybe would like to purchase from him. If you're not local, you can just check it out because it's really cool. He has an arrangement with the city of Aurora, which is a city near the city of Denver here, and they have trees that they've cut down. I don't know if it's from city property or whatever, but they have these logs that are out on this storage lot, and he has pictures of them on his website. You can go to that website and purchase the log, and he will go out and mill it whatever thickness you want, and they'll deliver it to your home. And it's at very, very good prices. We're talking 65 or 85 cents a board foot for a lot of this stuff. So I ordered 4 logs, kind of suspecting but not really sure how much wood that was. Well, it was a lot of wood, and I'll throw some pictures here, maybe a little video footage from that. And I think that's all I have. Let me look at my notes. He also has, by the way, Scott Schaefer from the Sawmill Guy, he also has a YouTube channel that's called You Can Build That, and I'll include a link to that as well. I met the guy, of course, because I did business with him. He's a really nice guy, and it's just some cool stuff to get wood from a log like this. I have it stacked on my back porch area. It's kind of off to the side of my main porch. There's another porch that's just out this back door here of my shop. I've got it stickered and stacked, and boy, it smells good, but it's still wet, of course, so it's going to take some time to dry. But I have a lot of other wood to use in the meantime, and once that's dry, I look forward so much to doing that. I purchased 2 logs of maple, silver maple and sugar maple, and 1 log, which I've never dealt with cottonwood before, so that's going to be interesting. I wanted to try it just because it was a little unusual as far as using that for lumber. So I got a cottonwood log, and what else did I get? Oh, an ash log. I'm really looking forward to that. I love working with ash as well. So that's really all I have for you today. I appreciate you so much tuning in today, and I love my Time with Pine channel here. Oh, by the way, it is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. There's a bunch of guys did a bunch of projects together that were based on Star Wars. So check that out. I'll see if I can find a link to the playlist. I'll include that as well. A lot of fun. I didn't participate. I thought about doing that, but I just couldn't come up with the time nor an idea of what to make that I didn't think everybody else was going to make. But there's a lot of really cool projects, as always, when we have a event like that. So check that out. We'll see you real soon. God bless. Have a good week.